What is going on, y'all? This is John with Facemask Fantasy, and before I get into anything, I wanted to shout out that we have our 2022 redraft draft kit available for free on our website. 30 plus pages of great content going into pretty much every player in fantasy that has any sort of relevance. Go to our website, check it out. It is also in the second link of any description moving forward in any of our videos as we move into the 2022 regular season. But without further ado, let's get into our topic for today. And today we're talking about Julius Chestnut. The Titans signed Sacred Heart running back Julius Chestnut as an undrafted free agent after he failed to be selected in the 2022 NFL Draft. He's 5'11", 228 pounds, and was a 4-year contributor for FCS school Sacred Heart University. He most recently struggled through a sprained knee in 2021, but he logged 2,718 combined yards from scrimmage and 25 total touchdowns the 2 seasons prior to the injury-plagued 2021 season. His best season was 2019 as a sophomore, where he ran for 1,495 yards on 293 attempts and scored 11 times on the ground, also contributing 14 receptions for 179 yards and 2 touchdowns through the air. Chestnut proved his worth by rushing for over 110 yards in 9 out of 12 games and was awarded by being selected to the first team All-ECAC, All-NEC, third team All-American, and all New England teams that year. In 2020, he followed up that stellar year with 93 rushes for 717 yards and 8 rushing touchdowns, in addition to 8 receptions for 171 yards and 3 touchdowns in only 4 games played. To illustrate how good he was in 2019 and 2020, in 2019, his average all-purpose yards per game were 141.1, and in 2020, his average yards per game were 222. That's crazy. Now, Julius Chestnut played against a low level of competition at Sacred Heart, but that illustrates that he did about all we could ask for from a player in that situation. He posted a 45.8% and a 60.1% dominator rating in back-to-back seasons, and he was super efficient on limited work as a receiver. Now, he didn't get an invite to the combine, but he ran a 4.6 140 at his pro day with a 34-inch vertical and a 9-foot 5-inch broad jump, and he was reported to have unofficial 40 times of 4.47 and 4.62 prior to the Sacred Heart Pro Day. He's got great size at 5'11", 228 pounds, as I mentioned before. He has adequate speed and put up 22 bench reps, showing that he has a very strong upper body. Derrick Henry put up 22 bench reps at his combine for comparison's sake. Chestnut has NFL size and is a fluid athlete. Now, standing in Chestnut's way of NFL playing time is the aforementioned soon-to-be 29-year-old Derrick Henry, who, after seemingly being the most indestructible back in NFL history, finally showed signs of breaking down after 1,665 touches through 6 seasons. Running backs notoriously fall off the efficiency cliff upon approaching 1,800 touches. It's happened to everyone not named LaDainian Tomlinson in the history of the NFL, and Henry will cross that threshold at some point this season. To combat this, the Titans selected Hassan Haskins in the 4th round before bringing in Julius Chestnut, and while Haskins has the draft capital edge, both backs are similar, but Julius Chestnut just might be the better all-around running back when all is said and done. Now, Haskins is no slouch, having a 1,327 yard and 20 touchdown season to his name in 2021, and having put up an insane 27 bench reps at the combine. But I'm watching the Ravens-Titans Week 1 preseason game, and Chestnut is straight up looking like the better back. Now, it is the preseason, but so far, Chestnut has 5 carries for 36 yards, 7.2 yards per carry average, to Haskins' 4 carries for 13 yards, 3.2 yards per carry. Small sample size in a meaningless game, but this is how roster spots are won. I think Chestnut might be the better back here despite the draft capital afforded to Haskins, and could have the upper hand by the beginning of the year for the 1st and 2nd down backup duties behind soon-to-be 29-year-old Derrick Henry. At the end of the day, Julius Chestnut is a scheme-versatile back who looks like he can carve out a role for himself in the league. He boasts above-average movement skills and power for his size. That said, it is hard to know how he will adapt to the NFL game, as it's been said he possesses poor blocking skills at this point in time. As such, he is a developmental back with rotational contributor upside should Henry miss time. But what do you guys think about Julius Chestnut? Put your thoughts in the comment section below, or better yet, tune into one of our weekly live streams. We have a live stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. EST, so come through, throw your questions in the chat, and we can have a conversation about it in real time. And I do have to say, come week 1, we will be upping our weekly live stream count from 2 to 5. We will be continuing to stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. EST. We have a members only stream on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. EST. We will also hold a start sit stream on Saturday night at 6 p.m. EST, and we will have a Sunday morning stream starting at 10 a.m. EST, and we will run for 3 hours up till kickoff, so you can come through, ask your start sit questions in either of those 2 days, and we will be able to help you out prior to kickoff. But my name is John, this is Facemask Fantasy. Thank you for listening and have a great day.